What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and today, guys, we have some Warthunder for you. Happy April, or whenever the heck you guys are actually watching this, because I'm sure it's going to be well beyond April by the time you guys are seeing this, as is our April Fool's tradition around here. We have the newest April Fool's event, though, which is a Mad Max inspired event. It's called Mad Thunder. It's a little bit Mad Max mixed with like Crossout or something, I guess. I've not played Crossout, but a lot of people are comparing it to that, which is also a Gaijin game, so it makes sense. We've got a new map, as has been kind of the norm with these April Fool's events too here recently, which we've got this big open desert map and kind of a post-apocalyptic looking world, which will probably get updated when the map actually comes out in the next major update, in all likelihood, into a more modern map or a World War II or something inspired map, or we might get a dynamic one like we did with some of the last major releases. But let's talk about the event and the vehicles. So this event's a lot different than previous events that we've had. And basically, in order to progress the event, you have to actually find resources in-game, which is vastly, vastly different than, of course, anything previously. And then, once you find those resources, you don't just get them. So, as you guys can see, I've got 13 resources on me already, and there's a number of different types of resources. On my mini-map, there is a little white exit icon. I have to get over to that door and extract with the resources. So it's kind of like a lot of the games like Tarkov and stuff too, where you're gathering resources throughout and you have to try and escape, and if you die, you lose the whole lot. You do also get benefits from getting kills, so you are still kind of promoted to go out and kill people. Some people might even just be doing that because it is guaranteed resources. But I've been trying to extract and stuff here. I've not gotten any unlocks or anything major yet, unfortunately, but I've been having fun with this. It's definitely not, in my opinion, the most fun event we've had, but it's definitely mechanically the most unique, I would probably say. I think that's probably the best way to put it. And there is markers behind us. I don't know what's going on back there. I think it's fine. It's probably fine. I'm sure it's fine. Shoot. There was a guy up over there. I couldn't stop fast enough when I saw him. There's one decent vehicle for like killing other players, in my opinion, and then there's a couple of crappy vehicles that you start with. But, yeah, you do have to try and escape with the resources, like I had kind of started to say before getting sidetracked there by the actual match. The resources are all hidden inside, like, crates and stuff like that, so you have to, like, run over the crates or shoot them and blow them up. And then, because people do get benefits from killing you, you do have to kind of watch out as you extract, because people will try to kill you as you extract. The other downside to this really light vehicle is it's really bad at running over boxes, so you have to kind of shoot, and because it can't shoot in front of you, it's not super easy to get stuff with this particular vehicle. But it's pretty fast, and I like getting it out of the way early. Save the little bit better vehicles for the later parts of the match. Now, one kind of interesting thing is that there is a limited time tech tree for this event too, so there's additional vehicles and stuff that you'll be able to upgrade to and utilize during the course of the event. Oh boy. Teammate just died. There's a guy there. Oh boy, I don't have a gunner. Protect me, Squire. Oh, I'm dropping the F-bomb here. I haven't streamed or recorded in a while, so my naughty language isn't quite as in check as it normally is. Oh, thank God he saved me. I'll have to, oh shoot. No. Turn around faster. I have no gun. I have no way to safely extract. I'll have to fall back and bide my time, I guess, with the team. The team's building up over here, so might be able to get lucky and sneak out and extract with the rest of the team. Have them push with me. Now there's a couple variants of this mode. There's a free-for-all version, and then there's a team version, which obviously I'm playing the team version right now. But if you just like kind of having a free-for-all, you know, you just want to kill everybody, you don't really care about your team or team play, that's kind of a nice little new game mode or way of having this. Although I think most people are probably going to want to have the team because a lot of people are going to want to try and get the event rewards, even if, you know, even if they're not like the most popular, just because obviously like they're limited time stuff. Wonder... There is a guy up over there. Two vehicle parts. Nope. Not a guy up over there anymore. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here because I can't get through to the extract without a gun. Like, there's multiple people over there between me and the extract. I already know that, so. And in damage condition with only one crew member, it's not going to happen. Teams seem to be massing, so I thought people were getting ready to extract. Last game I played, just like everybody extracted at once on the team. That's not happening this time, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to try and use the sandstorm here as cover. So there is sandstorms that are integrated into the map, so you have these kind of almost blackout conditions in a way. I mean, you can still see a pretty good ways around you, but it does definitely dampen visibility. I don't know if graphic settings are going to be a big contributing factor on something like that. Sliding down and around here. I think we're okay, guys. I think we got it. All right. That was a tougher one. We're already down to 5 minutes. These things only last 15 minutes, so you gotta be kind of quick on it. The game also will change the location of the exit sometimes partway through the match, so you gotta be prepared for that too. So you can't just sit there camping the same exits the whole time, or you can't be sitting there waiting for the exit to potentially clear out. You have to be ready for it to potentially move at any point. So this is the probably the best vehicle for the starter 3 that you get, in my opinion, because you can actually fire forwards of you, which you can't with the other two. The gun's a lot slower firing, but it is a much bigger, badder gun. But we'll see how things go here. We got some resources. We got one full extract, which is decent. Obviously, having 2 or 3 full extracts would be much nicer, but you gotta be basically boom, boom, boom if you want something like that, and it's probably not likely to get 3 full extracts. We're going to work our way back up and go through the same area we went through. We're going to assume that that's not going to move, and hopefully it doesn't. The one downside to this vehicle is it's not nearly as fast as the other truck I got. So this is the slowest of the vehicles. Honestly, this should probably be the first thing I bring out, just because it can fire forwards, and it's probably the most useful when there's the most people still in the match. And because it's slower, you know, you can't rush it as much as the other vehicles. Alright. Also, it seems really good at breaking down and running over supplies because of the stuff on the front here. We've already got a pretty decent amount of supplies just from those quick couple of things we ran over. Might just try to extract right away here. Perfect. Okay. Last little bit of scrap metal. Let's try and just take these roads up and see if we can get out of here with this. We got 3 minutes. Not very long. If the extract moves, we probably won't be able to get out of here unless it moves somewhere close. But if it stays there, we should be probably okay. Probably. But yeah, obviously a lot of, you know, it's all existing vehicles and trucks and stuff, but obviously kind of made very post-apocalyptic. You got annihilated there, holy cow. So we got a rage point. Those white stripes on the flag there are kills. So they're also points towards like extract and stuff. Oh, I thought that smoke moving was vehicle moving there for a second, like the way my brain registered that. I was registering the gaps in the smoke as like a vehicle. Oh, here's my old vehicle. Looks like a couple of other people either tried to extract or camp on the point and got wrecked. We won't have time for another extract, unfortunately. I'm fairly certain there's no way we'd make it across the map in that time. But you can see a couple more extract points have opened up all around the map. I think this is actually the most extract points I've ever seen at once. There's now 4. There's the one we had before, as well as 3 others around the edges of the map. It might just be that I've not noticed those before. I've only played a few rounds of this so far. In terms of the rewards, you've got a few different rewards. You got a loading screen, you got a couple car decorations, which are spikes like the ones on the front of this, and then there's like a couple of like flame things, which I don't think, yeah, that guy's the same vehicle, so you wouldn't see it on there. But you know, kind of like Mad Maxy stuff, and you got a loading screen, you got an icon, which kind of looks like one of these guys in the back seat, and a few other things in that, you know, kind of line. But I think the coolest thing is a naval flag. That is unfortunate for that guy. He was so close to extracting.